Alright guys, I've got a multi-step inequality here that you probably need some help with. You're either running into this just randomly on YouTube, or you got links to this as a feedback for missing a problem on one of my homework slash learning activities. So this is a multi-step inequality, and that means that we're going to have to use all the three steps that we talked about. Simplifying, get rid of the constant, and get rid of the coefficient. With simplifying, it starts with a distributive property, then we combine like terms, and then get variables to one side if necessary. See right here that there's going to be a distributive property. So let's take this -3, distribute it into my parentheses. I'm also going to do the area model over here. It's using the table. I got -3 as my first factor, and x minus 2 is my second factor. -3 times x is -3x, and -3 times -2 is +6. So -3 times x was -3x, and -3 times -2 is +6. And then let's bring down the rest of my inequality. -3x is greater than or equal to 12. That's the distributive property. Now we have to combine like terms. My like terms are -3x and a -3x. Those are going to combine to make a -6x. Bring down my +6. And then is greater than or equal to 12. Variables are on one side, so I'm done simplifying. Moving on to getting rid of the constant. My constant is 6. So I'm going to subtract that off both sides. Leaves me with a -6. X is greater than or equal to 6. 12 minus 6 is 6. And then I have to divide both sides by -6 to get rid of my coefficient. But you need to remember that if I divide by a negative or multiply by a negative on both sides of an inequality, that I need to make sure I flip my sign. So bring down my x, and then 6 divided by -6 is -1. Graphing that, start by making my number line, putting -1, 0, and a -2 on my number line. It's less than or equal to, so I'm going to fill in the dot, and less than or equal to goes to the left, like so. I hope that helps, and let me know if you have any questions.